What Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for our Blood Oath Chapter 9. So last chapter was really interesting because we got to see what happens when vampires bite humans, especially when they're desperate. And what happens is the vampire turns into a vampiric beast, and I fucking love it. It's a very interesting and unique take for vampires, because usually we don't get that kind of thing for vampires. It's usually the opposite, and we saw this in Bungo Stray Dogs today, where the vampires turn humans into other vampires, and I love it. Anyway, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us this week, and this chapter is titled The Long Lived. At 6 o'clock yesterday evening, the body of one of the two abducted schoolgirls was discovered. The other missing girl has not yet been found, and investigators are assuming that she remains with the kidnapper. The body of the first girl was found with puncture marks on her neck, as though bitten. What are you looking at, Izuki? Oh, the vampire incident. Huh? Why are you freaking out, Izuki? Vampires aren't real. It's just a creative description, that's all. You know how there were those two guys they found murdered in an alleyway? What if it's the same killer? Things seem so violent around here these days. Shin. Thank you, Miss Alice. Don't worry about it. It's no burden at all to shelter a single child. Come now, don't look so worried. It's safe here. I have long-time connections to both vampires and humans. They won't attempt to harm me. I see. So they want to rule over humanity. Yes, and use your little brother's royal powers to control vampiric beasts. It's the second time they've attacked. The first time they used a human close to us to attempt to kill me and capture Ko, but this time they used and discarded a human and a vampire. I underestimated the enmity that exists between them and humans, but there's no call to do things like this. That's how deep the hatred runs. I'm telling you, the timing of a lot of these, of the manga chapters that we're seeing is just so fucking scary. It really is. Hatred, cycle of hatred in general, creates a lot of monsters, and they ain't pretty. Shin, you might be able to study history, but you can't fully understand the dark feelings that exist among vampires. This is a good opportunity for me to tell you a story of the past. In Eastern Europe in the 16th century, there was a vampire family that lived in a small village. There was no word for vampire in the world in those days, and because the family did not desire strife, they kept their true nature hidden. They managed to fulfill their thirst with blood from animals and the dead, and lived quiet lives blending in with the other locals. Al, look what I brought. Thanks, Merrick. Their son, Alfred, was a kind-hearted boy. They're good. I'll take my time eating them later. It pained him to have to keep secrets from his closest friends. One day he couldn't bear the guilt any longer, and he revealed his true nature to the human boy. I know this must be creepy to you. Sorry, Al. Thanks for telling me. Please tell me more about yourself. I won't reveal your secret to anyone else. He was so sure he would be rejected that this reaction took him by surprise. Whoa, they're pointy. His excitement, all of his excitement, all of his secrets came flooding out of him. Does blood taste good? Really good, including his hopes and his fears. There it is, the last one. Why is my family's house on fire? Where are my parents? Your kind are afraid of fire, aren't they? Merrick told us all about you, monster. Merrick, I was so terrified. I've known nothing but fear since you told me what you are. What if I made you mad? What if you drank my blood and killed me? I couldn't fight with you. Couldn't say how I really felt. You're a monster that feeds on people. How could I be friends with such a thing? Hurry, burn him too before he sucks our blood. He was betrayed by his friend, by humanity. He lost his family. Driven by sorrow and rage, he slaughtered the entire village. Can you blame him? bloodsuckers is, it's like, dude, they weren't eating you. They weren't doing anything. They were just they were eating animals, and they weren't eating living people. What the fuck is wrong with you? They were leaving you motherfuckers alone. Oh, God. People are fucking stupid. People are fucking stupid. They are. This proves how fucking stupid people are. Fucking can't stand it. Stupidity is a bigger pandemic than Corona-sama. It really goddamn is. Fucking A, people are dumb. Even his friend, even him. But the tragedy did not end there. It was only the beginning of our long-running conflict. The destruction of that village created tales of vampires that quickly spread, and people in the region started blaming murders and disasters on the bloodsuckers. I'm gonna say this right now, and I don't know if you guys heard of it, but there's fucked up things that people have said, that people will say, the anti-Semites will say about my people, that my people get called bloodsuckers. Oh, yes, it is fucking true. I'm not a vampire. Do I wish I was? Damn straight I wish I was a vampire. I want powers. Fuck yes, I would love to be part demon. If I'm a bloodsucker, bring it. Where are my powers at? Damn straight I'd love to be a vampire. I would love it. So, I'm dead fucking serious that anti-Semites call Jews vampires. Not fucking kidding you. Jews have been called demons. Oh yeah, I have been called a demon. I've been told I'm going to hell because I'm a Jew. I've been called a bloodsucker. Where's my vampire powers at? Where's my demon powers at? I'd like to know. Where are they at? Where is it? Where are they at? Even today, the image of a monster that sucks the blood of innocent people remains in the hearts and minds of humanity as a source of fear. Although very few of them actually believe we still exist today. Dude, vampires to me are overrated, alright? Twilight ruined vampires for me. But until I started reading more, I would say, series like The Mortal Instruments, vampires were ruined for me. They were. Because of Twilight. And then manga made, like, a lot of the concepts with vampires in manga made vampires more interesting. And now we got a series like this, which is making vampires even more interesting. Vampires can live for centuries. Alfred himself might... If Alfred is Endgame, I will be so down with this. Alfred himself might still be alive somewhere. The people you're dealing with have long personal histories full of hatred and sadness. See, that's what you... And I'm going to point this out. Because I don't know if you've noticed this, especially on social media. I fucking have seen it on the streets, on Riot Life PD. I've seen it on Twitter. I've seen it on, in the, Riot Life PD chat room. I've seen it in YouTube chats, for various streams. I've seen it on, for Facebook chats, for various, Riot Life PD streams. There's a lot of fucking hatred going on. And this chapter, just like Attack on Titan, I'm telling you, hatred is going to create a monster. Hatred creates a monster. And it is not going to be pretty. And just like in Attack on Titan, if you are not caught up with Attack on Titan, you should be. Because hatred is going to create an unstoppable rumbling, and those motherfuckers will regret it. Just like here, hatred created the vampire. It created vampires the vampires that they fear so much. And it will be too late for them. So all of those scars mankind has left on their hearts may never disappear for as long as human beings exist. I understand that, but that doesn't make it okay to hurt the innocent who know nothing of any of this. Exactly. Two wrongs don't make a right. And also, what that shit does is it continues the cycle of hatred. One person can stop that cycle. You could be a part of stopping the cycle of hatred. You can. Knock it off, Shin. They can't hear you. Those who serve as restraints are working hard behind the scenes. Attempting to hold them back will only perpetuate the same cycle. Listen to me, Shin. Everybody should just make up and get along. If we both have hearts and both speak the same language, then it shouldn't matter if you're human or vampire. It's not that simple. If they don't understand what I mean, we'll show them, me and my brother. That's right. Alright, fine. I won't stop you. However, you must take care of yourselves. You hear me? Yes, Miss Alice. I agree. I agree with both of them. Yes, they should make up. And we do all have heart. Both vampires and humans have hearts. They have emotions. Vampires are technically, if you want to look at vampires from a basic standpoint, vampires are technically part demon, part human. So yes, they are technically humans. They have hearts. They technically have human blood inside of them. The reason why vampires have to drink human blood, or not just human blood, the reason why vampires have to drink blood so much is because, they have part of their, they're not completely human. They have demon blood in them. That's why. Because demons have to, because think about it this way. Demons have to eat humans to survive. They have to consume human blood as well. And because of that, because vampires have that in their DNA, that's why they need human blood as well. Just saying. But I gotta play devil's advocate on Alice's side as well. The thing is, and Ko's a kid, so he doesn't get it. That things aren't that simple. Things are never that simple. And I get it. And people just don't understand. Things are a lot more complicated than they seem. Everyone thinks that things are just so simple, so black and white, and everything can be fixed like that. No, it's not simple. Things are not simple. They can't be fixed with the magic wand. No, they can't. You can't stop the cycle of hatred right away. You can't do that. Why do you think, I'm going to use a biblical analogy here. Why do you think Moses had the Jews, why do you think God had Moses wander around in the desert for 40 years? Before getting to the land of Israel. Because it was a generational thing. You have to, it's going to take it's going to take a while before shit gets done. I'm not saying wander around the desert for 40 years, obviously. But you get what I mean. It's because people are fucking dumb. They don't understand analogies and metaphors. Jeez, people, I swear, people are so fucking stupid. It's unbelievable. But anyway, I gotta say, this chapter was really good. I really love the direction we're going in with this manga. I'm glad it's not taking fucking forever to get somewhere with this manga. I'm really curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. if you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more our Blood Oath content. There's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off my Amazon wish list. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.